Hi guys, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video, and here is the Heinkel He 162 a Volksjäger, or the Salamander, it was also known as, which was a German jet fighter used during World War II. It was sort of introduced in the final days, I suppose, of the war. It was probably around at the beginning of 45, but it was a bit of a futile effort really at that stage of the war for Germany. And these were made primarily of wood, actually, because due to the metal shortages. So around 320 were built along the assembly lines by the end of the war, but very few actually made it to the airfield for actual service, and even less made it to actual fly in any sort of form of combat. So what we'll do is we'll get this open. So it's just your standard magazine type, the usual sort of deal. This set me back a whole $20. So yeah, really pricey, but I think it was a reasonable deal for this little piece of machinery here. Well, this is made out of metal, even though the actual aircraft was made out of wood. I think it's a pretty cool looking unit. We'll sort of take it out of the actually, it's got surprisingly a little bit of weight to it for the size of the aircraft. So yeah, these some of these did actually see combat, but not very many due to the shortages of fuel and pilots, and in the final months of the war, some did actually see combat around April 45, and we all know the war was finishing just around the corner. JG1 got its actual first aerial victory in 162 on the 19th of April 45. But I think overall this is a pretty good rendition of one of those little salamanders. But scoring that first victory too, JG1 also went on to lose 13 aircraft, but of only which 2 were actually shot down. The rest actually were due to, say, flameouts and structural failures. So yeah, they were sort of wood and held together by some pretty poor glue at that stage of the war for Germany. So in theory, these would have been really good little fighters, but in practice, they didn't get to be what I think they could have been. Say if Germany was a bit better off at that stage of the war. Try and have a look at these panel lines for you. As you can see, it's a nice green. I think overall the actual the aircraft itself is really nice. I think the detail on the nose is really nice. It's got some nice markings, unit markings. I think it's, yeah, definitely pretty cool. It's got some tail markings there. Obviously the landing gear goes there, and that's the hole for the stand. And speaking of landing gear, how about we just quickly chuck that stuff on. Okay, so it comes with a little stand, which just has the, it's the typical stand from these sort of Agostini types. Comes with a little baggie of for the aerial and everything like that, and the assembled aircraft. That's the bad boy right there. So just had the aerial and the wheels, and obviously all the bay doors. For these sausage fingers, they were a bit of a mongrel to put on for me. You most likely will not have any problems, but I did have problems. But that's mainly because I got fat ass fingers. So. But I think overall this little beast is a really good looking unit. It does come up really nice. I think it's the colorations and the markings I think are really good. Hopefully you can see the details there. We'll try and get you to see some of those panel lines. It's got some reasonable engine detail as well. And I mean, for $20, I think this is like a really good price. I mean, it's not huge, obviously. It is a little Salamander or a Volksjäger, but these were never large aircraft. These were like small little aircraft, and just chuck it on the stand like so, and she is done. and it's, yeah, obviously quite small. That's the beast in all its glory. So what I'll do, I'll finish this video up for you. So what I'll do is I'll take some happy snaps as per usual of this, post them up following the conclusion of this video, and you can obviously have a look at it without my sausage fingers being in the way, and check out this beast in really, good close-up detail. So once again, this is a Agostini type, magazine type aircraft, 1/72 scale diecast. It is the Heinkel He 162 Volksjäger, or Salamander as some people also called it, and it's a German World War II jet fighter from early 45, late in the war. So yeah, all right, I'll leave it at that. If you enjoyed the video at all, give us a little like, that'll be cool. And why not even subscribe to the channel as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll whack up some photos at the conclusion of this video. All right, guys, cheers.